Now, some music. It's Roy Brown singing about the one, the only, Butcher Pete.
Oh yeah.
You're listening
That's
to
a good
Galaxy News Radio.
All right. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Like I said, didn't stream yesterday because I had some adult things to do. So I was working on that, and now we're back to continue our Fallout 3 run. Last time we left off, we figured out from Three Dog where our father went from Galaxy News Radio. And yeah, we're gonna, pursue that. Go to Rivet City. I believe this is the farthest I've been in this game so far. Like, I remember when I played New Vegas, I got as far as like being right outside the strip. I never got into the strip, and that, like, I got pretty far into New Vegas, but not so much into Fallout 3. So at this point, everything that I'm doing is new, and I'm really excited. Yeah, Philly, Alan, Too Fast, Jason, Cap, Josh, XS, good to see you. Lamau. But yeah, we have the fat man. Rivet City's the best of the game? Hell yeah. You remember we don't have a lot of our gun selection is kind of poopy. The hunting rifle, that's not bad. The laser pistol's okay. Oh, I have save. Oh, the combat shotgun's broken, that's why. What's up, Vi? Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Fallout. I did a whole playthrough of New Vegas, and this is only like, I think I only played like 3 hours of Fallout 3 on Friday, so this is like gonna be a pretty big insight to that. Insight, I don't know, man. My brain's tired. I also think I need to up my sensitivity a little bit. It's so weird going from these Fallout games and then I go and play like other stuff and the sensitivity is so different. I actually don't know if I can. Holy shit. Even just a little bit. It doesn't need to be crazy. That's...
Did you see the size of that behemoth?
Yes, I killed it. But yeah, no shit, I saw it. So... guess I can fast travel to Dukov's place. That fucking interesting ass area. We'll just kind of hug the river line. Honestly, a little bit too much. That's better. I actually don't mind a little bit lower sensitivity on these games because, like, oh fuck, because the graphics are what they are, and it'll give me a headache otherwise. I still end up getting one, but this doesn't make anything easier for myself. I have Blastmaster armor. I'm trying to collect things to like sell so I can actually get some decent shit in the end. I need some guns because, like, at least at this point in my New Vegas run, because I was mainly trying to go pistols as my main weapon. Still over encumbered. I could just ditch the combat shoddy, to be honest. It was nice to have, to be fair. Ooh, I have the scoped 44 as well. Yeah, I know it's destroyed. Can you fix it if it's destroyed? No. You can? Yeah. I mean, until I find something better, I might as well just, I might as well just keep it, because it's probably one of my, quote, better weapons. God, I love that stim packs don't... I love that stim packs don't fucking weigh anything. What does, though? Man, just a fucking loaded ass raider camp with tons of stuff. None of which I can carry. Get the jerry-rigger. Yeah, I can take, like, my skill level isn't high enough to repair any further than I already have with some of these guns. But I do have like a character, because you know you're the son of the scientist. I did science and a repair because I was picked to do repair stuff in the vault after my GOAT exam. I forget what the other thing I picked was. That's a traitor.
Smart money's on them.
What do you
having some
need?
kind of camp
Or
out
scavenger.
that way. Keep that in
Take a
mind
look.
the next time you feel
Welcome
like nosing
to
around that
God
neighborhood.
forsaken.
Until next time, this is Three Dog. Ow! And you're listening to Galaxy
Storm
News
chaser
Radio,
hat. That's kind of nice.
bringing you the truth, no matter how bad it is. Now, some music.
Could probably just sell my shit to him. Fucking broke as a bitch. Fucking. You broke, man. Scavenge some better shit. And fix most of this. Yeah. I'm at a point where, like, for example, the Chinese pistol is at the max that I can repair. It said I need like plus 33% or something to be able to repair. Oh, man, those things snipe at the goo that they shoot. Fucking whiffed. Come on, Vault Boy. Too much shit on me. Oh, that thing's crazy. Oh, holy shit. I got too much sway. I crippled a tongue. Woo! That headshot though. I'm gonna break this thing. Yeah, I need to hit the traders up for sure. Where you going? Little boy's going to... He's running away. Don't I have stim packs? I'd loot them, but I don't really got much room. To be honest, I just want to get to Rivet City and trade some shit. What's up, Jax? How you doing? This game is old, but they're really deep in the world building and story building, and I really love it for that. It makes up for the for everything else. At the Capitol building? Pick a random building, use that as a base. I guess that's something you can do. And you naturally, I don't know if you do in 3, but in like New Vegas and 4 and whatnot, you usually get areas to call home. Like people will give you rooms or something. They fucking them up.
Ah, fellow student on the path of the Wasteland. Welcome to my humble caravan. Please relax, for we are in a place of safety. The type of safety that can only be ensured by an abundance of weaponry, both wicked and awesome, all of which can be yours for the right price.
Okay.
Please, enjoy my selection of high-quality problem solvers.
Okay, dude. Shish kebab schematic. Oh, you don't have anything, Lucky.
Good to see you.
Now try.
Ah! God damn. Oh shit. Get a burn, bro. Yeah, but is he a raider? Oh, it's a very loved game. And, I don't know. I think if you like open world RPG types, then it's a pretty good game for you, you know? On time.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I thought I was dead for sure. Here, I managed to hide these supplies before they tied me up. You take them. It's the best I can do to thank you. Here, thank you again. I'm gonna try and make it home, if it's still there.
Mac and cheese, dog. Really? Alright. Don't I have a minigun? Thought I did. I don't. Easy enough. Bro is slow as shit. Oh. What the fuck?
Well, you know what you're doing.
Look what we have. Keep them pinned.
He's dead. Oh, they put a few rounds into him every time. After they're already dead. It's kind of funny. Rivet City, huh?
I can't take it anymore. Can you help me? I need water. Purified water, please. I've been drinking whatever I can find, but I can't do it anymore. I need purified water. Please.
Alright, Carlos, calm down. Oh, there it is. How do I get onto it, though? Intercom? Toilet? Oh, I didn't see that.
Welcome to Rivet City. Please wait while the bridge extends.
Oh. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Hold it right there. State your business in Rivet City. And who might your father be? If he lives on this boat, I know him. Dr. Lee, eh? Well, then I guess you'd have to ask Dr. Lee for more information. Go on up then. She's probably in the science lab. But keep your nose clean, you hear me? We're the safest, most secure city in the Wasteland. Nothing can get in here without our say-so. Carry on,
then. Character? It's... there's a lot of backstory that goes into the character. Market. There's a lot of story that goes into it.
Troublemakers, have you seen any?
Yeah, this is like pre-war, before the bombs drop technology. It's basically like a smartwatch on your wrist, but it's a computer. So it's like, I don't know, just has a bunch of goofy aspects. Higher.
Welcome to Potomac Attire. I am Bannon, proprietor and city council member.
What's up,
I
Decon?
carry discriminating attire for discriminating customers.
Yeah, we will swing the bridge for anyone on intercom. Yeah, true. I see you were also a person of refinement.
Between you and me, keeping out the riffraff is good for business.
Oh, alright.
Dr. Lee, Chief Harkness, and I are all on the council. We meet every Monday morning. I can be very influential, if you know what I mean. Far more than Seagrave Holmes. A threat? No, of course not. Well, maybe. He wants to replace me on the council. He's a shady character. I just can't prove it. Now, if someone were to find something incriminating in his room...
You got it.
Well, let's just say I would be very appreciative.
Well, I can respect a council's authority, can't I? Actually, no, I can't, because there should just be one overseer in my mind. Anything good? Now we're blackmailing? I'm trying to be good, I don't know. I slipped for a minute, sorry. Dirty Chinese jumpsuit. Oh, there's so much more. Okay. A Robco jumpsuit. I've never seen that. Sexy sleepwear. I'll just sell this guy my armor.
Give me a shout if you need anything else. Come back soon. Closing time.
No.
Welcome to a quick fix.
Why? Black and shrapnel.
They're all eating breakfast at Gary's.
That's
They'll
secure
still
for a
sell
reason.
you, though. Just ask him. This here is Flack and Shrapnel's gun shop. Pretty catchy, huh? Take a look around. If you see anything you like, I'll be right over here. Here, in Rivet City, I'm packing, and most of the rest of these guys are packing. Not to mention security.
Hi, honey. How are you? Is there anywhere I can get a drink on this tub?
Need to do some killing, eh?
Damn, he'll buy my 10 mil for like 100 caps almost. Doesn't make a lot of sense to have a fat man and a missile launcher, I don't think. I'm gonna sell the missile launcher and the missiles. I'm sorry, Georgie. Have any good guns? Ooh, the Chinese assault rifle. The Chinese assault rifle's better, isn't it, than the regular one? $19 damage at this good of a condition versus 18 basically fucked. I'll sell my other one too. Plus, oh, he's got combat armor. Not bad. No. I need. Oh, he's got so much 5.56. Shit. Hmm, 44 round Magnum. Have What is the hunting rifle take? It's 32, right? I'll buy some more 32. Does... If I were to buy... Oh no, it's a 32 pistol, never mind. What am I wearing? An armored vault suit? Okay, let's do it. Let's just stick with that for now.
Give me a shout if you need anything else. If you need more ammo.
Just...
I heard that the city council.
Welcome to Rivet City Supply. Howdy, I'm Seagrave.
Damn.
You don't. No guarantees in the Wasteland. No rebates or exchanges either. Oh, and you break it, you buy it. Steal it? Hardly. He runs the council like it's his own personal bank account.
This guy's kind of dressed like a goofball.
He's supposed to represent all the market businesses, not just himself. It's about time he was replaced.
Bro looks like Toad from Super Mario Brothers.
I've got a little bit of everything.
It does have a little bit of everything. Red Racer jumpsuit. That armor. Probably should buy some stim packs. If anything else I want to get rid of, I probably do. Oh, I have a gnome. Sell my drugs. The drugs that I don't ever use, like Tats and Psycho I'll keep. I don't know if I'll ever use the 10mm pistol either. Kind of stinks.
A pleasure doing business with you. See you. Closing time.
Well, I hope they do.
I hope Vera waits for me.
Remember that child that fell off the deck last year?
Mom,
May I take your order?
like the people.
Let me introduce myself. I am Gary Staley, gourmet chef and gourmand. I'll be preparing your meals.
They're all
My
the same.
specialty is Meyerlurk cakes, although the iguana is very popular too.
They're all the same voice actor. I'm getting Stockholm syndrome. Going crazy. Just tell them I'm hungry. Feed me.
Then you are in for a treat. Here is our menu, sir.
I'll take a Meyerlurk cake.
Pleasure
whatever.
doing business with you.
Thanks, Gary.
Thank you for coming to Gary's Galley.
That live on the hangar deck?
Shh. It's not polite to ask that here. Now eat your food. Daddy paid good money for it.
Hello, mister.
How was work
I'm not
today?
supposed to talk to
Is Dr. Lee
strangers.
almost finished?
The transformer is still touch and go. Dr. Lee hopes her most recent tests will be good. If we don't get by to the
They're all the same voice actor.
Those
This
halls
place
won't
could
clean
use a few
themselves.
more people willing to work. Everything is falling apart.
It's killing me.
Hi, I'm Angela. My dad runs Gary's Galley. If you want anything to eat, talk to him.
Jesus Christ.
Dad and I have had a rough time, but we're getting by. It's noisy, dark, and smelly. But we're safe here. No super mutants or raiders, and maybe Dr. Lee will find a way to get clean water for us.
No, I really like New Vegas. I finished the main storyline and did a bunch of other stuff, so I wanted to move on to 3.
She's not very social. Stays in her lab in the stern. She's smart, though. Real smart. You mean like hitting on me? No. Most of them are polite. Even the ones like Diego that I'd want to flirt with seem to ignore me.
Oh.
Well, one of us is. Sometimes it seems like he doesn't even know I'm there. Especially if he is a priest with a thick skull. Well, I'm not giving up. I just know we're made for each other.
Such an awkward angle.
Bye.
I've been playing 4 off stream, so I don't know if I'm gonna stream it. Since I'm already like in the middle of a playthrough. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll start a fresh one at some point. Clinic.
Welcome to the Weatherly. Mr. Buckingham at your service. This is the Weatherly Hotel. It's the finest establishment in Rivet City.
Is it?
Oh, the mere 120 caps.
No. What do you think? I'm made of
Yes,
caps?
sir.
Welcome to the Weatherly Hotel. I'm your hostess, Vera Weatherly. Well, I really shouldn't tell you, but have you heard about Polly Cantelli? He's addicted to chems.
Oh.
His poor wife Cindy is at her wit's end. You haven't heard? Angela has the hots for Diego. But since he's a
There it
priest,
is, has a
he's
big
been
mouth.
putting her off. One of these days, she's just going to jump his bones. They say Mr. Lopez is losing it. He stands on the top of the bridge tower for hours at a time.
You got a
just
big mouth, Vera.
staring out over the city.
Hmm.
Oh, yes. She's crazy about him. He keeps telling her no, but he also spends a lot of time with her. It's really not fair to her.
Hmm.
Farewell.
Alright, I'll level up. Alright, I'll just get that to an even 50. Speech is already at 50. Let's up my repair. 45 maybe. And then I'll put the rest into... Determines your effectiveness with all conventional projectile weapons such as 10 mil, BB gun, assault rifle. Maybe we'll just put it into small guns. We'll try to get that up. Be a little more effective with the guns that we have to work with at the moment. Ooh, and we get a perk. I already have Swift Learner level 2 and Intense Training 1. I could go gun that, and then it ups my small guns and repair skills, which isn't bad. That kind of goes with my character build a little bit. Killer. You can use your wily charms to influence people. Speech and barter skills by 5. Red Billy. Yeah, I do have some skill books. It's probably not a bad idea. Yeah, and that goes along with my intelligence-based character. Speaking of, let me... aid. I have duck and cover I can read. Explosives increased by 2. Stalker try. Yeah, I've never played it, but I do think I'd like it. I think I'd enjoy.
Everything looks okay here.
Science lab. I want to explore Rivet City a little bit. Not really a city, obviously. Fucking boat. Not what my character would do. As much as I want to go snooping around. We haven't developed into a bad guy yet. Yet.
You're in the Rivet City Clinic. I'm Dr. Preston. Sure, I could patch you up. Nothing too... Suit yourself.
God, such a scam. This looks pretty easy to rob.
The upper deck people have more money and influence than those that live on the hangar deck. Some of the upper deck citizens can get pretty snobby about it.
Oh, I bet.
He's totally strung out. It's going to kill him one of these days. Take care of yourself.
Lots of gossip here in Rivet City.
Your runaway robot, and we don't care. This lab is dedicated to solving real problems.
Yes. But Dr. Lee...
Dr. Lee is trying to save lives, and your constant interruptions are interfering with those efforts. Now please, stand aside.
I'm sure the good doctor's work with water purification is fascinating. But if you only knew what was at stake. The technology in that android...
What's at stake? You won't tell me what's at stake. Vagaries and secrecy. A robot's a robot, Zimmer, no matter how shiny the paint job. Now, please.
Ignorance and facetiousness. That's all you people are good for. Shiny paint job indeed. You can't even imagine the Commonwealth's accomplishments.
You know, if you're so smart, maybe you could help us, But no, that never even crossed your mind. Go peddle your selfishness somewhere else.
Fine, but I'm not leaving. Not until I've spoken to Dr. Lee. I'll be here when she's ready to abandon her chemistry set and talk real science.
Suit yourself.
Find him.
Wastewater in the hydroponic...
You there. What are you, some kind of lab assistant? No, you look a bit more weathered. Are you by any chance for hire? To the point. I like that. Well, as it turns out, I've misplaced some very sensitive property. How do I put this in a way you'll understand? All you know of robots are those buckets of bolts, those Mr. Handshakers and whatnot. Well, that's not all a robot can be. You see, in the Commonwealth, we've made artificial persons, synthetic humanoids, programmed to think and feel and do whatever we need.
The Institute.
And occasionally, they get confused and wander off.
They don't get confused.
Nonsense! This is a machine we're talking about. Can you enslave a generator or a water purifier? Of course not. The same principle applies. But let's get back to your mission. You are to find this missing android. I've tracked him to somewhere here in the capital Wasteland. He must have done something drastic, like facial surgery and a mind wipe, or else I would have found him by now. It will be no easy task. He may not even realize he's an android. Don't upset him by talking with him. Just come get me immediately. I'll handle it.
Is your wallet as big as your mouth?
Of course. I have at my disposal advanced technology from the Commonwealth. I'd be willing to share some of it with you. Just think, you'll be the envy of all your friends.
Okay.
Excellent. Locate my android, and you won't be disappointed. Here, listen to this message he sent me. He's mocking me. I swear, I'll make him pay for that. Like I've said, I suspect he's had facial reconstruction and possibly even a mind wipe. Search the offices of doctors or techies for android information. If he's come into contact with these people, there may be records. Start with Dr. Preston. He lives on this leaky boat. See if he knows anything. He's a doctor, after all. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm busy trying to ignore my surroundings. Maybe he didn't exactly wander off. Maybe he fled. Escaped captivity, as it were, if he began to misinterpret his situation. It's possible my android sought to forget his previous life. Wipe away all memory, all guilt. Trick himself into believing he really is human. So no, he may not be just an ordinary robot, but he's certainly not human, no matter how badly he wishes it so. I made him. I want him. End of story. By God, you're as annoying as you are clever. Very well. I'll tell you what you want to know, if it helps you locate my property. The duty of this particular unit was the hunting and capturing of other escaped androids. Yes, others have escaped. It's one of the side effects of having such an advanced AI. Machines start to think for themselves, fool themselves into believing they have rights. And so, this particular android may have believed he'd done something wrong, immoral, and wanted to forget those deeds. Satisfied now? This particular android, designation A321, is different, special, the most advanced synthetic humanoid I've ever developed. The others, like my escort Armitage there, are all older models, easily replicated. But A321? It will take years to recreate him. So you see, this android must be located at all costs. The others are all acceptable losses, but A321, he is irreplaceable. The Commonwealth itself is nothing but a war-ravaged quagmire of violence and despair. Inside the sealed environment
direct
of
mention.
the Institute, however. But the Institute's affairs are none of your concern. Your undeveloped mind couldn't even begin to comprehend what we've accomplished.
Huh. Direct mention. Okay.
Of course you
I
do.
thought it was like just a mentioning that synths were like a real thing at this point. But a direct mention of the Institute.
That's close enough.
Name drop?
Keep your hands
That's
on
pretty
power
crazy.
for a while.
It's about
Don't touch
time.
the vegetables. They're
I'm
fragile.
sorry, Henry. I know you're doing the best you can, but what do you need? Look, some of us are trying to get work done here.
Mentions of the railroad
There have been
too.
enough
Damn.
disruptions recently.
This shit is
Anybody
so
coming through
thought
here would
out,
have
it's
to talk
crazy.
to Dr. Lee. Why don't you go bother her about it?
Yeah.
These delays are
These people are so fucking
Hey!
full of themselves. Where's Dr. Lee? Oh.
Look, this is a restricted area. I'm tired of telling you people. It's you. My heavens, you look so much like him. You're James's son, aren't you? What are you doing here?
Yeah, it's pretty cool, Decon. I think that probably is what it is.
You were too young to remember, and I suppose James never spoke of me. Typical. I'm Dr. Madison Lee. I worked with your parents many years ago. Now I run the science lab here in Rivet City. It was all I had left. When your mother died, your father decided to leave with you. He abandoned our work. We had no choice but to do the same.
Crazy though. There's a lot goes in, like the whole synth thing is such a like one of many problems in its own right in this universe. It's like they believe them to only be robots with no conscious or feelings or like, you know, whatever, they pretend to be human, but they refer to them as, they give them genders and they give them whatever, jobs and responsibility. I guess that's what a machine would do, but there's so many details that like, they're like, yeah, they're not human, they shouldn't have rights, but they also, you know, humanize them in so many ways. Like, if you just wanted it to be a robot, then why did you humanize it? Make it a, you know, give it a human face and a memory in the way a human would have a memory. I don't know. It's so problematic.
I suppose so. I worked with them for several years until your mother died and your father decided it was time to leave. What else do you want to know?
I don't think a soul is a direct correlation to humanity. Because animals have souls, most likely, right? They have thoughts, feelings, conscious. Maybe not to the extent that we do, but they still have those things.
Complications from childbirth. None of us were expecting it. We weren't as prepared as we could have been. You have to understand, we were struggling with scavenged, derelict equipment. We did everything we could. Yes, well, I'm sorry it wasn't enough. Yes, your mother was... well, she was a good woman. A very dedicated scientist. Your father loved her very much. It was a shame that she died. She had been excited to meet you. James? He was very driven, determined to change the world. Well, we all were back then, I suppose. He was focused on two things, really. Making Project Purity work, and your mother. When she died, I think he gave up. I know he wanted to keep you safe, but I think part of what he did was run away. But it seems that he never really was able to get over the idea. I'm frankly shocked that he waited all this time and wants to try again.
So, it seems like he was trying to find Dr. Lee to revitalize whatever he was working on in the past.
Okay.
Project Purity.
You mean you haven't? I assumed he sent you here. For that matter, aren't you supposed to be in a vault? James said he left you there. Did you? I was under the impression that's exactly the opposite of what he wanted for you. Well, you won't find him here. He's come and gone already. Your father insisted that we return to work on Project Purity. I tried telling him too much time has passed. There's no way it would work. Predictably, he refused to listen to me. He says he can prove it will work and headed off to the old lab. I'm sorry, I don't know what else to tell you.
It's the old lab.
It's in the old Jefferson Memorial Building, northwest of here. Please, don't go after him. It was foolish of him to even think about going there alone. Project Purity, we called it. What do you want to know? It was simple, really. Fresh, clean water for everyone. Such a simple idea, and yet so impossible to realize. The plan was to build a facility that could purify all the water in the tidal basin at once. No radiation, no muck, just clear water. It just turned out to be more difficult than we anticipated. We had the basic principles down, we understood most of the science behind it, but the radiation in the area is so pervasive. Small-scale tests were fine, but anytime we tried to test the process on a larger scale, it was just too much. Maybe if we'd had more time, or better equipment. You happened. It wasn't just you. We had more problems than we could handle already, but your birth is what finally pushed it over the edge. Your father decided that you were more important than everything we'd been working for, and he left. He left all of us. Once he was gone, the Brotherhood decided we weren't worth their time anymore. Without their protection, we had to abandon the purifier.
Okay.
Okay. This is the Rivet City Science Lab. It's taken many long years to put together, but we've done well for ourselves. Our work on portable fusion power and hydroponics are coming along quite nicely, if not quite according to schedule.
Okay. We're just working on food.
That man doesn't have you looking for his pet android, does he? I've already told him to lay off it. He's distracting my entire team.
Okay.
Good luck finding your father.
Morning.
I'm Janice Kaplinski, Chief Botanist. What do you need? Other than him being an egotistical, arrogant, condescending pain in the ass, nothing. He's from the Commonwealth. He's come looking for some special robot. I must admit I'm rather curious, but I have other work to do. So long.
Yuck. True.
I'm busy. I've got a lot of repairs to make.
I kind of want to look into the android. I don't know if I necessarily want to help the Institute, but that was the Jefferson Memorial is what I saw. I thought it was the Capitol building because I'm dumb. Can't think today. I gotta talk to the clinic doctor.
Hey there.
Hey there.
What?
either. See an upper deck guy? Maybe I just need to wait. Oh, he's
Good to see you.
You don't look hurt. That old story? Well, now, I haven't heard talk of that in quite some time. It was all just a rumor, a hoax. Someone's idea of a practical joke. Story was there was an android, escaped from the Commonwealth up north, from someplace called the Institute. There was a holotape that got circulated. I think I've got a copy of it. Yeah, here it is. Give it a listen. That's a man's voice. Hoax for sure. Like I said, it's a hoax. Don't bother with it. Someone sent tapes like that to pretty much every doctor in the Wasteland. None of us believed it. Take care of yourself.
There's so many references to like ask where I can get a drink. Maybe that guy's the synth. Oh, I had the wrong fucking thing. Oops. Notes. Requests for help.
Zimmer, by the time you get this message, I'll already be gone. I'm escaping the Commonwealth. I want to live my own life on my own
It's the same.
terms,
It's that
as my
fucking
own
voice
man.
actor again. It has to be
I
him.
know what you're thinking. That I'm malfunctioning. I used to think that's what caused the runaways too. But I know better now. Self-determination is not a malfunction. I'm not just willing to put up with all the bullshit anymore. You humans are going to have a full-fledged rebellion on your hands if you don't start treating us synths as persons. I know you'll be marshaling the Retention Bureau to come after me, but I know all the tricks of the trade. You won't be finding me, I assure you.
I mean,
by the time you get this, I will be someone else. It's the price I pay for my liberation. My final act of rebellion against a system I no longer believe in. Goodbye, Zimmer, and good riddance.
Okay, it makes sense now. That's not. There's not a lack of voice actors. One of them is the android for sure. Honey, if you're listening, my phone apparently has no data, even though we usually have unlimited data. So like my text messages aren't working at the moment. I have to connect to Wi-Fi. I'm gonna restart my phone too, because it's being funky.
If you're listening to this recording, it is because you're believed to be trustworthy. I hope that is the case, because this recording
Thank
puts
you,
us
Brian. I
both in
appreciate that,
danger.
dude. She did awesome. I
I'm
was happy
escaping from
for
the
her.
Commonwealth. I'm an android, a synthetic man, a slave. The men hunting me are ruthless and will stop at nothing to retrieve their property. I need to find a doctor in the Wasteland to perform facial reconstruction. I also need someone who knows a great deal about computers. I need to have my memories erased and my face altered to look like someone else.
Okay. I think it's the guy running the bar.
Ah, I knew you wouldn't be able to stay away from my cuisine for long.
Maybe not, actually.
Thank you for coming to Gary's Galley.
Have you seen my husband, Wally?
Welcome to Potomac Attire. I think I've seen you in here before.
Let me or a security officer know.
Take a look around. Shh. They might be listening. The Commonwealth has tried to make it out to be a hoax, but the escaped android is real, I tell you. Listen to this holotape. It will make you a believer too. See you.
No, if you see any.
Remember that secret android project I told you about? Well, they got some serious pre-war tech on their hands. They nabbed a lipoplasticator and a microdermal graftalizer for the facial reconstruction. Not sure where they'll find a chopper with enough skills to use it without making him look like a freaking ghoul. Oh, and get this. Can you believe they found a circuit neuralizer? That or someone built one. Word is that they're going to completely rewire the brain of one of those things. If you know who they got working on this, let me know. I want to meet the guy.
Oh, my phone just is disconnected from my phone service. What the fuck? I can't text or anything. Just need to message my mom and see what's going on. Okay.
Thing out of the ordinary.
I didn't actually listen to this. I have to go to the bathroom too really quick. I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry, I had to go to the bathroom and trying to figure this thing out with my phone because I kind of need my phone service, but should be okay. What's up, Chris? Yeah, I am kind of getting sucked into it. I mean, I've always been a fan of the Fallout series, but I've never dived this deep into the other games. I really played a ton of 4 and that was it. But it's been really fun. The Fallout TV series has like revitalized my interest and it's been a good time.
Remember that secret android project I told you about? Well, they got some serious pre-war tech on their hands. They nabbed a lipoplasticator and a microdermal graftalizer for the facial reconstruction. Not sure where they'll find a chopper with enough skills to use it without making him look like a freaking ghoul. Oh, and get this. Can you believe they found a circuit neuralizer? That or someone built one. Word is that they're going to completely rewire the brain of one of those things. If you know who they got working on this, let me know. I want to meet the guy.
Also, honey, I messaged you on Discord, just so you know.
Take a look around. I got all kinds. See you later.
Yeah, the show is really solid.
Decided to check out the... I don't put the good stuff out on the table. If you're interested, I can show you the stuff in the locker.
Oh.
Need to do some...
They're better guns, or is it just same shit?
Is there a problem?
So somebody was involved with helping, or knows about
Welcome
it.
to Gary's Galley. It's named after my dad. He's a great cook.
Ace is the problem. Oh.
Here's a menu.
I'm good.
Thank you for coming to Gary's Galley.
Good to see you.
You've been rather busy lately. Asking questions, investigating. So is that it? You're some kind of investigator?
Calm
A
down.
detective for hire? Or do you have some kind of personal grudge against an innocent android who simply wants to be left alone? Please tell me. I'd really like to know. Well, if that's true, then the first thing you need to do is halt your investigation. No more questions. No more searching.
I just want to help.
The movement I'm involved with, we help his kind escape their Commonwealth-imposed slavery. We help them disappear. You understand? You really want help? Take this. It's an internal component from the very android you're searching for. Don't ask how I obtained it. Present it to Dr. Zimmer in Rivet City. Tell him the android is dead, and that was on the corpse. He'll believe you. Do that, and Zimmer will go back to the Commonwealth and leave that poor soul alone. Do that, and you'll have saved a man's life. We call ourselves the Railroad. Our mission is the rescue and salvation of synthetic humanoids. Androids, as they're more commonly known. Yes, if we are able, but there are others in the Wasteland who assist in the plight of human slaves. Our android brethren have only us. Of course, if you help me, and thus the android, God and the universe will smile upon you. Is there any better compensation? Just understand that this android is now, for all intents and purposes, a man. He looks human, he acts human, he believes he is human. But even if he's not, even if he's a machine, he's capable of rational thought and emotion. So you see, his soul is as human as yours or mine. This person, and he is a person, deserves a chance at freedom. Please, if there's a shred of decency in you, don't take that away from him. You know what you need to do.
Interesting. I still think it's the guy at the bar.
I'm on duty. Make it quick. Bye.
Aw. Or maybe this she has a big mouth.
Nice to see you again.
Aw. Thought maybe she would know something.
You don't look hurt. Like I said, it's a hoax.
Maybe I'm gonna have to do some poking around to figure. I need to figure out. I want to know who the synth is.
Don't even think of breaking into that.
You're not even looking at me. You don't know anything. I think it's Gary.
This place won't clean itself. That's my job.
Place. What's different? Huh?
Hey there.
I'm busy. I've got a lot of repairs to make.
Maybe it's this guy. Never wants to talk to me.
I'm busy. I've got a lot of repairs to make.
Oh shit.
Quite an impressive collection, isn't it? Well, don't be shy. Have a look around. Abraham Washington's the name. Curator of this little slice of American history. Ah, a fellow scholar, I see. Each of the documents in this room tells a small but important story about the history of the United States of America. Unfortunately, the greatest prize of all is missing from the collection.
The Snoratorium.
In 1776, the Second Judgmental Congress got together and adopted a document drafted by none other than Thomas Jefferson himself. It was the day the United States of America earned its name and secured its place in history. This magnificent achievement took form in the Declaration of Independence.
Nick Cage? Steal the Declaration?
Well, I was hoping you'd realize what I want. I want you to get the Declaration for me.
Sure,
The
that's
Declaration
awesome.
would tie this collection of documents together so well and give it the patriotic meaning it deserves. If you can find it for me, I'd be sure to make it worth your while. Excellent! You won't regret it, I promise you. Imagine, you are taking part in another chapter of American history. I envy you.
Yeah.
You can find the Declaration of Independence in the ruins of the National Archives. Please ask them. After all, knowledge is power. Well, this is quite embarrassing, actually. I sent someone like yourself after the Declaration. She did some of the research for me, but now I haven't seen her in a few months. I wouldn't worry about it. Many have died for causes far less grand than what you're about to undertake. A piece of what was called parchment, sort of a thick paper, has faded handwritten writing all over it. It's no more than 2.5 feet tall and 2 feet wide. If you find it, you should be able to roll it up carefully.
Yeah, it's in DC.
On July the 4th in 1776, a group calling themselves the Second Judgmental Congress got together at Fort McHenry in Maryland. After a ceremony which ended with Paul Revere singing the famous battle hymn known as the National Anthem, the document was signed. From there, it was sent to England by plane, presumably, and presented to King George himself.
Oh, man.
Thus began the Evolutionary War.
Sounds about right. You're
Certainly.
right. Abraham Washington.
In the D.C. ruins, you'll find the National Archives, or what's left of it anyway. The building should contain the document in a protective glass case. Be careful. The place is swarming with super mutants. Here, let me pinpoint its location for you.
Abraham Washington.
I hope next...
Constitution of the U.S. was drafted in 1786 and adopted a year later. The Constitutional Convention of Philly. The document defines the organization of the U.S. government and sets forth the rules and regulations known as articles. In addition, there are modifications made to the articles by ruling presidents during their reigns known as amendments. Wait. Okay. I thought they were referring to, like, the president's quote rule as an amendment. The society owns the only known copy of the document to exist, which was retrieved from the ruins of the National Archives in 2256. We don't have it, though. Oh, I don't know. The Emancipation Proclamation was a document issued by the breathtakingly charismatic President Abraham Lincoln in 1862. This executive order was the beginning of the end of slavery in the United States, although it was issued during the Civil War, making it a war measure. It paved way for the 13th Amendment of the Constitution, which completely abolished slavery once and for all. The Capital Preservation Society is proud to have in its possession a copy of one of the most iconic and prolific speeches in United States history. The speech was given by the astonishingly intelligent Abraham Lincoln. Maybe this guy's the synth. He named himself after 2 major presidents and is obsessed with Abraham Lincoln. On Thursday, November 19th, 1863, laid the groundwork for what would later become the basis of democracy in the United States and set the standards for a country with a government by the people for the people. The Monroe Doctrine was presented in 1823 by the average and unremarkable, what the fuck, President James Monroe. The document warns the European powers of the time not to interfere in the affairs of the Western Hemisphere, citing the examples of colonization and puppet governments as possible intolerances. Part of our collection is a copy of the formal declaration of war made on Germany during World War II on December 11th, 1941 by the president and endorsed by the government, endorsed by President Franklin D. Roosevelt. While the document doesn't evoke the brilliance of other masterworks, like, oh man, it still served as a reminder to the world that the United States wasn't a power to be trifled with. See, these are all like not accurate. Like, there's little details that are just not right. Like, I don't remember if I think December 11th is right, but 1941 is not, if I'm not mistaken. I don't even know if I don't think World War II was ongoing in 1941. And we declared war on the Axis, not Germany itself. Mostly Japan, because that's Pearl Harbor, right? So, was it FDR? I don't think it was FDR. I don't remember. My mind's a little fuzzy today, but these all seem slightly off. Although it is uncertain when the declaration of war in China was made, some say 2066 when they invaded Alaska, others say 2067 when the first power armor suits were deployed to counter their forces. Is the last known document of note authored by the United States government before the bombs fell. Had the declaration had the tenacity and might of a stronger president behind it, say Abraham Lincoln, who's to say what the outcome of those tremulous years would have been? Yeah, that's when Pearl Harbor was bombed. I know that. I guess I'm wrong. But there was other things, like, when you talk to, I don't know, maybe I'm just overthinking it, but when you talk to this guy and he was, like, talking about the Revolutionary War, he called it the Evolutionary War, and said that we flew the Declaration of Independence by plane to Great Britain. Like, little details like that. There's little intricacies that I feel like are off.
Hey there.
Hey there.
I'm looking for trouble.
Hey, be more careful.
Have you seen any?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a museum, I think.
Who are you? Got any psycho? I could really use a fix, but I'm broke. Ha! I run the chem shop, but I'm broke and can't buy chems. That's what Cindy says too, but I got the itch. I need it bad.
Yeah, this is Rivet City. I think this is no.
Yeah, me too.
There's a couple. It's like that Pauly dude.
I'm Diego, the acolyte for St. Monica's. St. Monica saved her own son's soul from eternal damnation. She is now the patron saint of the lost children for the faithful everywhere. You really should come to church on Sunday mornings. The sermon will be all about St. Monica. Father Clifford. The sanctuary is in the ship's fore on the upper deck. The good father holds services every Sunday morning.
Here, anyone who bought Daisy is getting Livonia for free? Really?
What are you talking about? I'm a man of the cloth. Well, I will be as soon as Father Clifford. Never mind. It doesn't matter what Angela thinks. Soon I will take vows of chastity. I swear to you, our relationship is chaste. I am only her friend. However, I must confess, I have not done all I could. I am sorely tempted. You have given me new resolve. I will tell Angela we cannot see each other again, even as friends. Father Clifford takes the donations. You'll have to talk to him.
I am Father Clifford of St. Monica's Church. Yes, my flock is all of Rivet City. You should come to services this Sunday. I'll be telling the tale of St. Monica.
Oh, that's fucked up.
You would? I mean, certainly. We humbly accept whatever you can spare. However, St. Monica looks most favorably on donations of 100 caps or more.
Huh, that's interesting. Alright. I'll donate 100 caps and see what happens.
A most generous offer. God bless you.
I just get karma. What? Fuck.
St. Monica bless you.
Maybe that'll come in handy next.
No problems to report, I assume? You can't just take the...
Fuck.
I'm busy. I've got a lot of repairs to make.
I suspect him. Oh wait, I was in his room, wasn't I?
Yes?
Hey!
Father Clifford, man, get out of the way.
Yes?
I'm spending a lot of time trying to figure this shit out. I have my suspicions.
I'm looking for troublemakers. Have you seen any?
Yes? Yes, that's locked, and yes, I can see you on.
Alright.
Welcome to the Weatherly Hotel.
You don't look so tough. They call me sister. Don't ask. Smart move. What did you want? So
Okay.
maybe a quick fix has something that will help you sleep. Cindy's got all kinds of good chems.
God bless you.
Hey,
Did you hear about the fight in the Muddy Rudder last night?
Yeah, Belle's going
Dr.
to have
Preston,
to replace
may
some
I visit
tables
with
and
your
chairs.
patients? I promise to be
I'm
brief
sure she'll
and
just
quiet.
scrounge them from the lower
I
deck.
suppose. Don't go filling their heads with any of that faith healing crap.
Oh,
Diego, we must pray with any of Dr. Preston's patients.
You don't look hurt. Take.
Help them to heal through Saint Monica.
Yes, Father Clifford.
Yeah, I heard she was
Hey there.
for war.
Saint Monica bless you.
One of the doctors knows something.
Please excuse me. There is much work to be done. No, no. I'm only here to help with moving things, lifting heavy equipment. I'm no scientist. I simply help Dr. Lee in whatever way I can.
Be careful around these fruits and veg. Yes?
Lay a hand on...
The sooner you find my prop... Ah, you've managed to sniff the trail. Good job. Keep me informed on your progress. Well, why are you still standing there?
on Dr. Zimmer and I'll...
Standing around all day chit... Good job. You've confirmed what I suspected all along. Now why don't you go out and figure out who did the memory work?
Snap your neck like a chicken bone.
Shut up.
What?
I don't want to tell him a lie quite yet. Maybe if I listen to this one more time.
Remember that secret android project I told you about? Well, they got some serious pre-war tech on their hands. They nabbed a lipoplasticator and a microdermal graftalizer for the facial reconstruction. Not sure where they'll find a chopper with enough skills to use it without making him look like a freaking fool.
Yeah.
Oh, and get this. Can you believe they found a circuit neuralizer? That or someone built one.
Gotta find out whose voice that is.
That they're going to completely
I've already
rewire
told you
the
everything
brain of
I...
one of those things.
God damn.
If you know who they got working on this, let me know. I want to meet the guy.
So it's a female I gotta talk to. That's the junkie guy. It's the weird room. Gary. Well, I think he's kind of sus. Him and that other dude look pretty fucking similar, you know? I want to know who the synth is. is the only place I haven't been yet, so. And there was talk of some like crazy guy up here. Is she making sleeping
Maybe
noises?
you don't know who you're talking to. I'm Commander Danvers, Assistant Chief of Security.
Okay.
I'm his second in command. I run the night shift and he runs the day shift. Is this conversation going somewhere? Because I've got things to do. Oh, really? If someone took your stuff, go get it back. If they shoot at you, shoot back. Otherwise, I've got to see it for myself before I'm gonna do anything.
I think it works now.
She's some sort of genius. You know, one of those egghead scientist types. Her lab is in the stern end of the ship.
Duty calls.
Sir, yes, sir. Private Jones reporting. Sir, you are not authorized to enter the armory. Sir! Please don't make me shoot you, sir! Sir, yes, sir! Sir, this slag heap appreciates the intel. Moving to secure the flight deck, sir!
Something in there. Okay, so this is close. 3 out of 5. Exact match. Security log. 2 more reports of mirror lurk noise from the bow section. Bow section, I guess. There isn't a damn thing that can be done about it. As soon as we clean out one nest, another moves in. I just wish everyone would stop bitching about it. Railing on the flight deck is still broken. Problem has been referred to the council. Brock got in a fight with that sister character. If it happens again, I'm going to have to kick off sister off the ship. Caught James Hargrave stealing food at Gary's galley. Tammy paid the fine, although she blistered my ears the whole time. I have to go out to like the flight deck or something? Something. There's some sketchy shit here.
I'm on duty. Make it quick. Depends. Chief Harkness is in charge of security. He patrols the whole city. Security bunks down in the tower. Dr. Lee kind of runs everything else. She's in the aft. That's the northeast end of the city.
Oh. It's the same thing. Spare. Probably scarf. That works. Fuck. Damn it. I'm sure there's something I'm missing.
Sir, yes, sir. Sir, this slag heap is guarding the armory, sir.
Oh, I obviously need to get some sort of key. I can't just lockpick that fucking safe vault or whatever.
Hey. It's locked for a reason. Don't get any ideas.
Man, I'm wasting so much time, but I want to know. I could just lie and get the doctor to fuck off. There's gotta be someone to talk to, though. What is that? A dead body? I can't go down there.
Keep your hands to yourself. Yes? This better be good. Chief Harkness meets with Dr. Lee and Bannon to discuss security matters.
What's up, Buddha? How you
It's a
doing?
waste of a good Monday morning, if you ask me. They should just let Chief Harkness call the shots.
I feel like there's just something maybe I'm not doing.
Good. You're bothering me.
Fuck. Alright, we're doing this for a good reason. We're trying to investigate something, a bigger matter. Come on, I gotta be missing one if I don't have a dead replenishment. Or whatever it's called. Dead replenishment. Maybe we'll just go fucking Nicolas Cage it and find the... Fuck. Use the arrow keys? What do you mean? Arrow keys didn't seem to do anything. Nothing, that's not working for me, so I don't know. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So... Element 3 out of 7. Let's try target. 2. Current. View agenda. Expense on the flight deck, taxes, gate tax, water tax, weapons contribution, program. Meeting minutes. In attendance, science rep, Dr. Lee, div rep, Bannon, security rep, Harkness. Bridge repair continues to be a drain on funds. Permanent bridge considered, but dismissed as too risky in case of attack. Bridge tax for non-residents proposed by Bannon. Vote fails. Hydroponics and city health continues well thanks to the efforts of Dr. Lee and her scientific team. However, system breakdowns are commonplace, requiring much maintenance. Lee proposed recruiting other scientific minds from Tenpenny Tower or Underworld. Vote fails. Ah, maybe that's a clue. Scientific minds from Tenpenny Tower or Underworld vote. Underworld. Attempts to clear out the Mirelurk infestation and down below continue as usual. Harkness and team is able to contain them and occasionally wipe them out, but they continue to nest in the area, posing a theoretical risk if they can ever turn aggressive towards higher decks. I bet Gary has something to do with that because he specializes in Mirelurks, so he's probably like assisting or something, I don't know. Bannon suggests closing off lower deck 4. Vote fails. Funds and ammunition allocation for Mirelurk cleaning operation proposed by Harkness. Vote passes. Dr. Lee leaves early to oversee hydroponics testing. Meeting adjourned. It. All that for that. Nothing sketchy here. my arrow keys, okay.
You're a petty criminal, but I'm... Is there
Ow.
a problem?
What did I do?
Hey!
Hey!
Everything looks okay here.
There was some sort of battle in the city yesterday. The gate guard said the gunfire went on for over an hour.
Hey.
That's why I'm glad I'm...
Hey there. Henry's my husband. I have a daughter, CJ, too. You'll see her running around here with James Hargrave. Good.
in here. Good old...
Wait.
What do you need?
See the voice?
We're the lucky ones. We don't have to fight just to survive. We have normal jobs. I clean the halls. It might not look like it, but you should have seen it before.
Are you okay?
Me too.
I remember you. You're mean.
What did I
I've
do?
got a lot of repairs to make.
I don't think that belongs to you.
Fuck.
Stop, thief! You stop! Hello?
Hello,
Everything
Mr.
looks
Guard.
okay here.
Yeah, everything's good, man. Keep walking. Trying to dig. He's got a bloody suitcase, or a bloody baseball bat. It's kind of interesting. Fuck, dude. I don't know. Let's just go get the fucking declaration. Fuck this. I've been spending too much time trying to figure this out.
Yeah, Belle's gonna have to replace some tables and chairs.
Yes.
Unless I go to the lower deck, which I haven't done yet. I could try. I don't know how to get there, but we'll figure it out maybe.
Don't you have a component to deliver? Was there something else? Tell you what. You deliver that component to Zimmer and tell him the android is dead, and you can consider yourself a member in good standing.
Common room. That's midship. How do I get to like the lower bit?
Well, I remember what you did.
What
This
did I
time
do?
you better respect other people's property, or I'll have to keel haul you.
Welcome to a quick fix. I heard that the city council is debating putting railings on the flight deck.
Well, I hope they do something. Remember?
Oh. Why can you actually go down this one? I figure something out maybe? Probably not. What am I doing, man? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Fucking hell. Okay. Quest. Stealing independence. Where's the declaration? National Archives. Okay, let's see how I can get there then. Must be a station. Oh man. What is this? Ugh. Anchorage War Memorial. So that's like in lore. It's supposed to represent the war for Alaska between America and US and China. Chinese radio beacon. What the fuck? What?
Bison, bison.
The fuck? It's gotta be on this island. That locked room probably leads to something. Something interesting.
Bison, bison.
What does that mean? Dead Chinese commando, what? Don't have a key though.
Bison, bison.
What does that mean? This is interesting. Pew pew. You ate your lunch good, honey. I hope it was good. Ow. Oh, this thing's strong. Spicy good. Good. Good, good, good. What's going on here? There's Chinese commandos, there's like an active radio thing going on. Free combat armor.